What is up, YouTube? I am the tie coming at you with another part of the Final Fantasy IX walkthrough. And in today's episode, the Iron Knight is down and we learn an Angel Snack ability. Yeah. I just wanted to show you guys that really quickly because I had the hardest time getting him in the last video, and I wanted to just kind of show you guys the clip, basically of me getting Angel Snack. I think he's pretty difficult because Flame just kills my entire team. I used to train up Zidane outside of Lindblum before I got to this area when he was running solo around Lindblum, but for the sake of the walkthrough, I thought I'd keep him around the same level as everyone else. But obviously at this point, I think Freya learned a couple of abilities, so let's go ahead and try to learn some new abilities on her really quickly. And then I think we can probably equip something else. Let me see what we got here. Level up and Bright Eye. That is very good. I go ahead and put level up on her because with the level up ability, these people, they gain experience just so quickly. I think it's like 1.5 the amount. But anyway, going to another clip, we have the I believe they're called Vices, and if you are lucky enough to eat one of these guys, they teach you the Vanish ability. And I don't know if you guys remember the Vanish ability in Final Fantasy VI. I remember it used to make you asleep, and then what you did is that you could cast like Death, or you can cast like X Zone or something like that, and it would never miss. I don't think it's the same thing in Final Fantasy IX, but it's kind of similar. The Vanish ability makes it so you can't get hit by physical attacks. I don't know if it works 100% of the time, but it's a pretty good skill to learn as well. So I thought I'd show you guys that really quickly, and this is all in the area right before you get to Gizmo Grotto, right next to the South Gate area where you get the coffee, and here we go. But the meat of this video that I wanted to show you guys was Chocobo Hot and Cold. So let's go ahead and go into Chocobo's Forest today, and we're going to meet our very first Chocobo. Our Chocobo is going to be our own, right? And Hurley's hanging out with a Moogle. Kupo! I mean, master of this forest. This Chocobo is my friend Kupo. His name is Choco. Cree! And this is Chocobo's Forest. Dun 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 dun. Hey, did a cute girl with a long hair come by here? No, but ugly girl come by here. Oh, I guess she couldn't be her then. Maybe she's heading towards Bermise after all. I better get moving. You in a hurry, Kupo? Yeah, sort of. Take Choco, you won't run into monsters if you ride Choco. Choco, come here. It's okay, don't force him. No, if Choco hates, Choco runs away. Choco, come on, Kupo. Quee. Fine, I'll get to the point, Kupo. There are Gysahl greens, or Gizzle greens. Find Chocobo's footprints near the forest, Kupo. Use the Gysahl greens there, and Choco will come. Choco likes you, Kupo. You call and he'll come. Please train Choco. Make him strong. Come back to this forest after you call him in the world, and I'll tell you a big secret. Receive the Gysahl greens. Okay. So he said I have to find footprints, and then I can get my own Chocobo, right? So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. And that also means the secondary effect is that when I'm riding Choco on the map, I'm not going to run into an enemy, so I can't get killed by an Iron Knight. Yeah, I can't get killed by any of the enemies. They're not going to waste Vivi's MP. I like that. So let's go ahead, hop back on Choco, and let's go back into the forest. And this is pretty cool. So if you go back into the forest right here, this is going to start what I like to call the hot and cold Chocobo minigame. Choco, how are you? Quee. Well, he seems very happy. So, what do you want to do? What's the big secret? Welcome back, Kupo. I knew you'd come along with Choco. Oh, did you know, Kupo? Once Chocobo chooses master, he'll stay here forever. Chocobo ran away from his last master. I helped Chocobo escape. Now he's living together. Here's the thing. Choco has the ability to seek out treasures and items underground, but I can't ride Chocobos without help. 60 gil per game, and you keep all the items. You want to pay me 60 gil? Good call. I'll let you use Choco's ability for 60 gil per minute. That is, I think that's pretty expensive, right? That's pretty expensive. That's deceptively expensive. But basically, Chocobo Hot and Cold game, you got Quah, and basically the closer you are to the item in the ground is the more Quah that you're gonna get from Choco. So that's why it's called Hot and Cold. Right? You know, it's like you're getting warmer. So I am on fire, but I cannot find the damn thing. And that's the one thing I don't like about this game is that you have to be really precise about where you peck your beak down. So typically, really good treasure is not all that deep into the ground, and then really good things are really deep, like 42. That seems like a pretty good piece of treasure, right? So let's keep on digging. Let's see what we got here. We got a stone with a pattern. You get 20 points and 5 additional points. Beak is leveled up to level 3, and basically as his beak gets stronger and stronger, he's able to dig faster in the ground, which is really, really nice. And later on, when Chocobo earns new abilities, it changes how quickly he can, like the lag time between the peck right now is pretty substantial, but as you as you increase Chocobo's ability, he's able to dig much better later on in the game, and he can more rapidly go into the ground, so you can actually do more pecks per 60 minutes, or it's not 60 minutes, 60 seconds. What am I? I'm like on CBS, but here we go. I got the stone with the patterns, and the stone with the pattern is very interesting. So, what the hell is the stone with the pattern? Oh, can I see Koopa? There's a picture of some location on the stone. This place must be... why don't you go out in the forest and look for it? Go outside and press the triangle button. Dude, what am I? Like, I feel like I'm freaking kindergarten. There you go. We're gonna call the stone with the pattern a Chocograph. I can't remember like, my triangles and my squares. Anyway, here we go. We might as well buy some. I like to buy some Guysol greens just in case I kind of screw up and I need to call Choco and I don't have any more in reserve. Because I mean, like, you really want to use the Choco. So here we go. Let's keep on pecking. Let's see if I can find another Chocograph. Hopefully I can find another Chocograph, because the thing is, I just, the one thing about this game is that it takes so long. Like, this entire segment of the game that I'm recording you, I think this is like a little bit, this is probably about 12 minutes, right? This entire clip is about 12 minutes in total, but this is actually 2 hours worth of gameplay that I was able to trim down, because it was basically me for about 50 or so minutes, like, digging through this little area. And boy, I hate digging. It's like when I used to do yard work at home. It was just like such a killer, you know. But yeah, hot and cold mini game. Basically, what I wanted to show you guys in this particular video is that this is the first area when you get to well, right before you enter Gizmluke's Grotto. I wanted to show you guys the exact number of Chocographs that you can find, what Chocographs they are, and what the items are in the treasure that you can dig up. And hopefully, if you guys are using this as a guide, if you stumble across this, then this will be helpful for you. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video, and obviously I'm doing a post narration on it, because I don't know how the hell it would feel so fragmented if I tried to do 2 hours worth. If I tried to use like my live audio for the 2 hour thing, because it was cut so much. So let's keep on digging. I just wanted to show you guys. I think it's pretty clear cut what you need to do right here. The one thing is that, as I forgot to mention also, when he learns more and more abilities, is that that you can see the 2 ledges on the left and the right of the screen right there. You can actually climb all the way up there, and sometimes there are items up there as well. And when you learn a new ability, it actually makes it so you can come back to the same exact area, and you can also get more items. So that's just kind of cool. But it means you got to do a lot more digging. I forget how many Chocographs there are in the game right off the top of my head. You can just look up the number. It's not really important at this time. I think what's more important is what you can dig up here at this point in time, what you can actually pick up when you go hunting, and then I'm looking for what I want to call, I think it's like a piece of Chocograph, and it's something that obviously wouldn't be in the Chocograph menu, and I thought that'd be very, very cool to show you guys. So I'm just kind of digging right here. Where could that possibly be? I wish they'd just like, they give me a hint. He'd be like to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, you know. So here we go. But let's go ahead and take a look at what this is. We got a stream side one, and go ahead and take a look. We can take a look at the Chocograph, and that's what we did. So obviously stream side is right over there. So let's go ahead and show you guys. And what I mean by that, like, obviously there's a picture on the Chocograph. That picture looks very good for being on the ground for such a long time, right? Like, what if Choco poked the stone with her beak and then ruined the picture? But that is a very clear-cut picture, and let's go ahead and try to find that area, right? So, where could that possibly be? I think Mean said it was nearby, so I thought it was along this beach line, but obviously I am not right. And that picture also does not have a mist around, so it makes it a little bit harder to hunt for Chocographs, because you're looking for a particular background, but you're not always gonna find it. So let me see, if I turn the thing like this, I think this is where it is, right? Yeah, here we go. Where? Come on, it's on the beach line, right? It's gotta be here. Perfect. I found a treasure chest. This is awesome. But I do like the digging. Found 2 elixirs, 3 high potions, 4 ethers, 2 Germanus boots, and a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah, but oh man, the reason why I probably like this is, like, the thing is, I don't like the actual digging for the Chocograph, don't get me wrong, it takes a really, really long time, but I like hunting for them. I don't know, because I always feel like it's not quite the same as opening up a pack of trading cards, because I used to collect like basketball cards when I was younger, baseball cards, and then And then when I got into like trading card games like Pokemon cards, and the one thing that is always really, really addicting about all those things is that you never know what you're gonna get in a pack of cards, and I think that's why people get really addicted to them. Like, so obviously I want to equip the Germanist boots on everyone, that way I can learn HP plus 10%. That is a good skill to learn. But that's the reason why I like doing opening up cards and stuff like that. But here we go, we got another Chocograph piece. And that was the clip that I wanted to show you guys. I got a Chocograph piece right there. And what the hell is this Chocograph piece? Hello, can I see? It's a fragment of a Chocograph. There's something carved on the back. It's faded. I'll put it in the key item area. I think you're supposed to collect all 4 pieces. I believe there's 1 of 4 pieces for the Chocograph in order to get it. But here we go. Let's take a look at it. Danger in the sky. If you dare face it, use this wrecker to find your way. So there's an ominous message on the back of the Chocograph, and just like a little hint, here you go, you can't find any more Chocographs here, but the thing about this is that I believe the 4 pieces of the Chocograph make it so you can access Chocobo's Air Garden, which is his final area. Like, I believe they have Chocobo's Forest, they have Chocobo's Blue Lagoon, or Swamp Monster Lagoon area, and then they have Chocobo's Air Garden, and Chocobo's Air Garden is also very, very difficult to get to, but I'll probably go over that when I get to it in another video. I will, because I can do annotations in the video, yay, basically what I can do is I can pull up the giant map, and then I can put little X marks, like X marks the spot of where the Chocobo Air Garden normally appears, and then you can, if you're using that as a guide, then you can probably just go to those areas on the map, and then you can find it much more quickly. I thought that'd be really, really helpful, because if I'm gonna title this a walkthrough, I might as well do something. But here we go. Let's cut to this area right here. I pulled up a new Chocograph, and I believe this is where you're gonna find another one. Found a treasure chest, and what is in this one? Found 5 potions, 5 high potions, 2 tents, 2 cotton robes, and a partridge in a pear tree. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And you get cotton ropes. Obviously, I have something for Garnett now, whenever I get to see her again, so that's awesome. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. But anyways, I hope you guys found that useful for this particular part. Hopefully you saw all the Chocographs that I showed you in the menu a while ago. You get 1 Chocograph pieces, all the Chocographs I mentioned before, and that's it. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.